Okay, hold on. Lav is gonna come on. Yeah, I could hear you.
Okay.
Okay, so what
You can
was
see
a
me, huh?
what? No, I can't see you.
Okay, that's fine. I
Oh,
think it's better like this too, right? To answer people's questions because I feel like this kind of it's a little bit like confusing, and I feel like my part is important as much as her part.
yeah.
And I fine.
So my question is right now, why answer this again? Why couldn't you sell them to her?
So we had asked someone, like our accountant and somebody else, like if we could sell them to this person, you know? And I was like, okay, like maybe we can, right? And they were like, no, it's too many units for you to just hand on to someone that's not a business. Like, I it's we're talking about over like 2,000 units.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why we didn't do it. And the reason why we also changed the package was because, listen, if this person was no longer interested in like selling them with the original package, we just decided to just be like nice about it. And since this person was no longer going to receive any kind of monetary compensation to her, then why still use her face, even though we still own the rights to like keep the book with the original photo. But we were like, you know what, let's just go ahead and make a new package and just not make it messy in a way that we're gonna like still sell it with the original face and not give this person any money. That's why.
Oh. And they were saying the original packaging was to something about her cousin.
What? Yeah, it was, and I get that part that it was like about her cousin and stuff. Y fue la razón por la que se respetó, which it was the reason why it was respected. It wasn't donated, it wasn't nothing. We just simply like recycled it. I think this she had a meet and greet with someone, but we weren't aware of it. When I found out that this person had a meet and greet with this one celebrity singer, I was like, oh my god, that would have been a good idea to just give him to her. Para que se hayan ido, like, ya, tan siquiera regalados.
Yeah. Let me see. Hold on. I think Cindy commented something. She said repackaging in less than a year is whack.
So why did I what, Cindy?
Why didn't
I'm
he?
not. I think maybe me and her we should just join the live and like really answer each other's questions because I feel like
Yeah.
this whole back and forth is just a little too like, you know.
Yeah, but I don't. I like. She's on vacation, so I don't know. I don't
Oh
think
yeah,
she's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
come on.
No.
So, yeah, I don't want. I don't want to bring her on if she's. She's on a trip. So, yeah, my biggest question was the repackaging and why you just didn't sell them if you took a loss.
We sold all of them afterwards when we changed the package, but we didn't want to sell them with the original package because, like I said, this like it didn't show like interest. Like we wanted to sell them. We didn't want to be like, oh yeah, like this person can just like buy them off me and we're good. Like no, because at the end of the day, it's like we were supposed to like just sell them. Like even though like this person wanted to buy them,
Yeah. So after you repackaged them, did you sell?
we sold 3,600. He said we didn't. Yes, we did, Cindy. We did. I never say we didn't. We did it on the first launch. Yes, we did. But we're talking about the second one when the other left units were left. When all the units were left on the second restock, all of them were left. That's what I'm talking. That's what we're talking about. Like your first launch, it sold. It sold. It did. Nobody said it didn't. It did amazing, and thank you. But the second one, I feel like ni modo.
Yeah.
The second one, what launch was 2 to 3 weeks later. I think it was like I don't recall when it was. To be honest, I don't know if it was 2 to 3 weeks because production takes a little over a month. So I want to say maybe it was like 3 months after.
She said he could have just sold them to me and kept the respect.
Yeah. So why be messy and repackage? Because how is that messy? I don't understand why is it still messy when we could have still been like, you know what, like we repackaged the old ones and that we still put like uh what did we put in the book? Something favorites? You know what I mean? I could have had gone on live and be like, oh, we repackaged the other ones to this one, and I didn't because I didn't want to put you out there. You were still my friend at that time, and that's the reason why I didn't. That's the reason why we didn't want to like sell them with your face in it without you getting any payment.
Were you guys, hold on, were you guys friends, or just like business friends?
No, we were friends.
Okay, I see. Now I see why it's okay. I see why
Yeah.
Cindy's
So I think
upset.
we both like in a way hurt each other. You know, I think maybe I wasn't so open about it, and about like for example, I wasn't so open about it with her when like the other one with Lorella came out, because I think that kind of hurt me. You know, I was like, oh, you know, so that's why I was like, oh my god, like, but we got ourselves in this situation. And we learn, we live and we learn. You know.
Yeah. So when this okay, so I'm understanding from the chat and barely like I told you, I haven't watched your live from yesterday. So I'm understanding que you guys brought this collab out, right? And you guys sold out.
Yeah, we did the first one.
The
That's why
first
I'm not understanding where like Cindy's saying like we didn't when we like sorry, she's saying that I said that we didn't. We did. 3,600 sold, gone. I think it was the first day, right, Cindy?
and
Ni
then
siquiera duramos 2 días. It was the first day.
and then the second time around, you guys didn't sell out because of what Cindy went through.
Dice Lavied, you're just being too much and shady, not so cool. How have I been shady? When someone asked me, and this whole chisme started, I didn't want it to be a chisme. Someone just simply asked me and said, like, hey, are you guys friends or not friends? And I said, yeah, we're not friends anymore. Can you guys stop asking about it? You know, like when I move on, and I explained myself. But when Cindy's response was a little bit more of like pushy, and I'm like, okay, like she could have easily just had answered and say like, yeah, we're no longer friends, para que le dejaran de preguntar a ella y dejar de preguntarme a mí, you know?
Yeah. And I agree. I like I mentioned, I don't think you said anything wrong by telling your side of the story, like why you guys aren't friends anymore. But yeah, because it does get annoying.
And you know, it's so crazy because people are still like, well, you shouldn't have said anything. Okay, well, I shouldn't have said anything, but yet after 2 years, people are still asking her, and it's asking me, and I'm pretty sure she's also like, she hates that we're still being brought up to this day, right, Cindy?
I don't know if she's gonna answer. Oh wait, I think okay. She wants to come in. Hold on. Hopefully, okay, that there, because two people requested me.
Did you hear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna just say something respectfully to you, Lavid.
Okay, yes. Wait, let's start something. Let's start something, Cindy.
Yeah.
Let's please talk as adults, because at the end of the day, we're both adults, and I'm so mad that it got to this point so messy, because I truly, genuinely had such a great relationship with you as a friend, and I'm so mad that it got to this point.
But let me tell you something though, and I'm gonna say like everything that I feel, and then I'll let you talk. We talked about this almost 2 years ago when Danny had posted it on his channel, and we talked with Rhonda. I never threatened you. I never said, oh, that everyone was gonna come attack you. Of course, there was gonna, just like right now, there's a lot of people on my side. There's a lot of people on your side. That's the same thing that was gonna happen if this chisme would have came out when it happened. Y yo te dije with Rhonda, we're under the same management. Rhonda told both of us, let's just not take it there, you guys. Just leave it alone. And we agreed to just leave it alone, follow each other back. So we did that. You stayed following me for a couple months, and then you blocked me. Okay.
No.
So
I followed you for. It was that same day, and that same day I unfollowed you, and then
I checked it for a long time after Lavied. Like you did not. You kept it there for a couple months. Like let's not lie to people. You know, one thing is like
That you're saying that I followed you, and then
we followed each other back for a couple of months, and then you decided to. Okay, well let me just finish what I'm saying.
Okay.
Adults.
You followed me back for a couple of months, but we agreed with Rhonda that we were going to literally just leave it alone and we weren't going to talk about it. People asked us about it so much more before than they did now. I get 1 to 2 comments. You don't bother me that much to the point where I feel like I've been wanting to address it. Like the fact that you literally went on live yesterday and told people, oh, I want to keep it cool and cordial. Okay, if you really wanted to keep it that way, the day when we had the dinner with the brand, like you could have just said hello to everyone in the table. You didn't have to give me a kiss. You didn't have to give me a hug. You could have just simply said hello. And what did you do? You slid in that table and didn't talk to anybody. Okay, now that's 1. 2, lying to your supporters and telling them that you had to reship the collaboration to get repackaged. Show them receipts to that, because you know that
and I will.
the inside of those lives lashes is literally a plastic thing that holds the lashes, and all you did was order the books, and the books came to you, and you repackaged yourself. But at the end of the day, when we talked, I told you, don't donate them, Lavid. They mean a lot to me. Just wholesale them to me. I would have literally given them away to my girls for 2-3 years straight, because I would much rather keep the respect and hold the respect. I just think, let me finish. I just think, plain blank period, the repackaging, if I would understand if you see brands doing this all the time. No brand, no company, no one repackages like that. People wholesale whenever they stay with the loss. As a company, you decided to take that risk when you collaborated with me. B Bella's still selling my stuff 2 years later. Like, Lorella still sells my stuff from 2 years ago. You do not repackage a beautiful collaboration like that. You just don't do it. And if you weren't doing it in a shady way, why didn't you post it on your website? No, you posted mystery boxes and you let people receive them. And a couple people messaged me and said, these are your lashes in here. And what did I have to say to people? I literally kept it cool. You don't bother me like that. I didn't have to go blocking you. I didn't have to go doing none of that. Like, I just simply, kept it cute. 2 years later, like, you want to address a little bit, even if you didn't say anything wrong, you knew everyone was just waiting for that moment for the clarification. Because come on, let's be real, people have known for 2 years that we are not cool anymore. Like, they already have been known that, Right. The asking is just instigating, and you fed into that, and I haven't, because I wanted to keep that respect towards you. So that's what I have to say. I'm gonna let you talk, and I'm not gonna interrupt.
Okay, so when the repackage, we do have receipts for that. For the second one too, like, why are you also not saying like, oh yeah, we didn't sell the second one? Like, the units are still there. Did we sell the second restock, or did we not sell them?
600, and then you kept 2,256, and I asked you to wholesale them to me so that you didn't have to take a loss. Right. So you're saying that you took this big ass loss because you wanted to, because I was gonna give you that money to stay cool with you and to not like have that bad beef.
Right. But then at the same time, it's like, why did you need them? And then, like, let me be honest. A couple of weeks after, I saw that you had a meet and greet with Magic something. What's his name?
MC Magic.
Yeah. And then I was like, oh my God, if she would have told me about this, I would have just handed them to you for free. Baki, yeah, like, to just get them out, But I feel like, I mean, at the end of the day, you don't owe me no explanation as to, like, what you're doing, right? But you need to understand that as a business, we cannot sell you that many units, and there's over 2,000 units.
Well, you could give them to me for free, but you can't sell them to me, but you could have given them out to me for, like, you're contradicting yourself right there.
Well, when I can give it to you as a free for a meet and greet, yes. Because you're going to give them away for free. But to sell them, resell them, if one thing comes out wrong with either a lash or something, they're going to be like, hey, Lovely Lashes, like, I got to book this. And I'm going to be like, oh
my God, they're not fucking scooters. You did a clarity check on them when you got them. They all came beautifully and nice because we were trying to sell them. So, and I wasn't even trying to get them from you to sell them. I was trying to get them from you because I didn't want you to donate them to shelter. And honestly, if we would have done that like in a beautiful way where we're trying to donate, fuck yeah. But for that to have been your option, you know what I mean? Like, instead of just wholesaling them to me and letting me keep that, I could have given them to all my family. I could have literally done something more beautiful than repackaging.
Okay, but when we said, Cindy, let's sell the book for Black Friday, no, like, I don't want to, like, I feel like, honestly, we kind of, like, we're like, oh, maybe she has no interest on reselling them anymore. That's why we're like, we're just going to repackage. And I feel like maybe at some point, the conversation between me and Reina, like, somewhere along the lines, did not come across towards you the way that it was supposed to. But it's too late, it's too late, whatever. But I think this is, like, nice for both of us to be here and, like, talk about it, as to, like, go back and forward and, like, drag it on so much, right?
And it happened 2 years ago, and at the end of the day, like, I'm glad you told your side of the story to my side. And, like, just there, like, I never disrespected you on my live. I never, like, started bringing up things that you went through with people or none of that. Like, you did that, like, when I went live, I was like, why are we even bringing it up? I kept my respect with you, and I will keep my respect with you. You don't bother me. I don't hate you. Like,
I don't either, honestly, Cindy. Like, and I've told you this several times, like, I respect you for being a single mom and for always being a luchista. I've always had told you that. And I feel like that's also one of the things why we made this collab.
Yeah, and I have not ever thrown shade at you, and I want to tell you here publicly, like when I went live, sorry, not live, when I went on my broadcast, like I very well told my girls what I was talking about on my broadcast. Like never once did I even insinuate that that was towards you or anything like that. Like I've kept it literally super civil, and my girls know that. Like I don't talk about you. Like I don't talk smack about you.
So you know what it is? The internet.
The people.
It's the fucking people because
It's
people
our
kept
fault.
sending me things like Cindy's talking shit about you, Cindy's like throwing low blows, and I was like, oh my god, like people kept sending me like Cindy's talking shit about you, Cindy's like, oh, you did her dirty with the lash, and I was like, we did not do dirty. We didn't do you dirty because of the lash. At some point, maybe you did feel hurt that we changed the package. But you know what? What it had been worse is us selling the lashes with your face and the package and the dedication to your cousin, and not give you anything.
We
decided to just be like, you know what? We're gonna repackage and we're just gonna sell them.
let me ask you guys this: would you guys ever make amends?
I think right now we can probably make amends, but she can.
Yeah, I could hear you now.
Oh, yeah, I think it's because they're playing the live in the background. Honestly, I'm good on my end. Like I said, I want to enjoy my freaking vacation. Again, this is something that happened 2 years ago. I don't think it's something that is worth like you getting attacked for or me getting attacked for. And the only reason why I went live and said something was because they had posted a video and everybody was talking mad shit about me in the comments, and I was like, I don't deserve that. Like 2 years later,
now let me tell you something on that. When I saw that and I saw the comments, and I've told my girls because yesterday, like they were like, oh, like da da da. I was like, please, let's not bully. When that first video came out, I was like, what did I do? I went in and I commented to try to make it really clean and be like, we don't have beef because it's none of their business if we did or we didn't. And a lot of people that are like, well, why are you bringing it up after 2 years? You guys are keep bringing it up every single time we both go on live. All the time. But when I decided to like go ahead and answer that question, all of a sudden it's like bringing it up back after 2 years. Oh, okay. But when people are still bringing it up, it's like it's okay for you guys to bring it up after 2 years, but it's not okay for me to bring it up after 2 years. Just confirming, saying like, yeah, we're not friends. And I'm pretty sure people knew that me and you we were not talking or in good terms, but they still kind of like kept picking at maybe you or me, and like they were just instigators. You know how the internet is. They were just probably instigating to get a reaction out of you and.
And it really is really easy to ignore. Like I've ignored it for 2 years, and I was not planning on talking about it. Like when I gave you my word in that chat with Rhonda, and I said I'm not speaking on this, I gave you my word, and the only reason why I talked was because it was brought up by you. And whether it was like just a confirmation or whatever, I just kind of feel like it would have been so much better if we would have just kept ignoring it. Like at the end of the day, it wasn't taunting you, it wasn't taunting me. Like people ask me again 1 to 2 times, like it wasn't enough to bring all of this out. You get me? Like it really wasn't. Like I don't think it ruined your day that badly to the point where you're like, oh, let me just confirm something that the internet had already confirmed a long time ago. Like that's just how I see it. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Like I said, it already fucking happened. We are in the same industry. We see each other a lot, and I don't expect us to be friends and be cool and be anything. But like, let's just keep the peace. Now everybody knows that we're not friends, and that's it. You know, like now it's confirmed to the world.
I am so happy that you're actually bringing that up because that's exactly how I wish you would have responded on the first one instead of. I get that you were pissed at all these girls commenting left and right back at you, but you could have just had simply be like, yeah, we're not friends, and left it at that, But it led on to all this moment, and then now it's like, okay, like let's leave it at that.
Danny, you replayed my video. I said nothing wrong. If anything, I was talking more about the girls in the chat than I said anything about you in that video. I said these girls are just waiting for the moment for anybody to say anything to literally come and attack the shit out of me. And I never said anything about you in that video. Danny has it, and he can literally play it for you. You're the one that went live. You're the one that started talking about my ex-friend drama. You started calling my family members and trying to confirm to everybody that you're still friends with them. Like, you're the one that went and did all of that, because in my video with the one that Danny played, I didn't say nothing towards you. Besides the fact that I said we don't have.
You can't even keep a friend either. You cannot do this. So I saw it as like, okay, well, are you coming after me or what?
No, I said we both don't have many friends. I said, so like we're basically the same breed.
Listen, hey Cindy, I understand you're mad at the girls that making these comments, but I just don't think you should have been mad at Jose for telling his side of the story.
No, and I wasn't mad. All I said was, why even bring it up 2 years later? Like we could have done this a long time ago. You know what I mean? Because it's just like every other scenario that has happened, for example, with Tanya, with everybody like that. Bringing shit up from the past, ya pa qué? Like, it's gone, it's done. Like, for what? Like, even feeding a little bit into it just causes all of this shit. And at the end of the day, I'm entitled to defending myself from all these fucking bitches that are right there fucking saying that I'm always a fucking problem, that I'm this, that I'm that I'm this, when I'm simply just chilling. Like, this shit is popping up on me from shit that happened fucking years ago. Like, say something that happened yesterday and I'll take it. And I'll fucking sit there and be like, fuck, pues yo sola me lo busqué. Pero pa' que me anden ahí maltratando a la verga, like, por cosas que pasaron hace mucho tiempo, como que no,
Yeah, you know what? On that part, yeah. But even though like it happened 2 years, I don't think the girls in the comments were talking about like us when our situation happened. I think that's just something that maybe you have like out of like past situations, like that is something you kind of like build on your as for the girls, like you made people, I feel like you made people hate you, and it's not my fault that people have like their own opinion about you, and it's very unfortunate. But you know what? But what can I do? I didn't say like, hey, like comment all that on her. Like it sucks, and I get it because I will be very frustrating, just like you, if like I see comments, people just talking shit about me, and I get it. That's why when I went on that comment, I was like, hey, like no, we're good, we're this. But then this, it's just so unfortunate how this happened, and honestly, like one of the
it's just the internet
to get out was because of like the whole like the sellout.
And I actually want to tell you guys something, because I saw you and your chat talking yesterday about the whole sellout thing and the whole fake sellout. I just want you guys to know that that's false ass accusations. Lavied, we didn't even post it on your website like more than once on the second restock. Like we posted it, and then once they were done, I reached out to you and I said, hey, let's take them off the website and we'll touch base later. Like I never was like, market sold the fuck out, let's go hype it up, let's go like announce this fake sellout. Like we didn't do that either, and I feel like that's how it was like made seem. And at the end of the day, like that's not what it is, and you and I both know that, so give me the respect that I was due when we did sell 3,600 units. Like it was a lot. Like, so to even be saying like, oh, she didn't sell, what was I supposed to do? Like, dude, this was in a matter of months. Like it wasn't even like 2 years later.
Hey, can you answer me back at this? Did we not put him back on the site too for your daughter's birthday? That one time I sent your daughter balloons for her birthday, and we put them on the website.
Okay, so twice, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. It's marketing.
No, right, and they didn't sell. And then also when we went to the meet and greet in Modesto.
Yeah, but yours didn't sell either, and you were kind of like making fun of the fact that like mine didn't sell, but yours didn't either.
Not making fun of it, and I think that's something that you need to work on, because I think it's okay if something does not sell. There's nothing wrong to something not selling.
But the way you were talking about it, the demeanor was very much like you were trying to bring it up to clarify that I didn't sell.
The way you brought it back to me, you were like, oh, like, well, he didn't sell his. Cindy, I literally called Danny and I was like, Danny, I want to show you from Shopify itself what sold and what didn't sell, and all the ones that got repackaged, all of them are gone.
I haven't seen those screenshots, by the way.
I did not show him.
Yeah, I haven't seen those.
And goes to
because I had told him, I told Danny, I was like, I don't want to send you a screenshot because I think it's doing too much, and people will be like, oh, it's edited. It's not edited. But you know what? Like, I think we can both squash it. You enjoy yourself. To other girls out there, like, oh my God, like, he's such a hater because she's out there. Girl, I've been going to Hawaii for the past 4 years as a family every single year, and I'm happy you're out there. I'm sorry, like, it happened at this very moment, but let's go ahead and just squash it. You enjoy yourself, enjoy your kids, your family, because I know you work hard for them,
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna let you guys.
If we see each other at parties and stuff, and something, I guess now we know that we can say hi to each other. That time in Miami when we went to that thing, I'm like, why would I even say like hi if you're just gonna ignore me? Like, we had seen each other at other parties and you would kind of like avoid me.
Yeah, but it's different when you're sitting at a table with someone and it's 10 of us, and at a party that's different. But regardless, it's okay. It's fine. Now we know later we could say hi to each other, and that's fine. Like, it's good.
Yeah, just squash.
Right.
Yeah. All right, guys. All right, chat.
All right. Well, you have a good one, and yeah.
Are you still here?
You guys have a good one.
All right.
I'm so glad that we both had a conversation on this, and yeah, que quedara, because I feel like it would just be a video, another video, and like the whole back and forth. She has her point of view. I have my point of view. The same way that people will see it one way, people will see it another way, and then that's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just think that you guys read too much into the comments.
Yeah. Yeah, it did. I feel like it led on to that, but when I had started, I didn't say anything, but we're
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Hopefully,
you
guys,
guys have
for
a
real.
good one,
No,
and
hold on.
thank you
Hopefully, you
for
guys, for
giving
real
her.
though, like for real though. Hopefully, you guys did like squash it.
No, I'm pretty sure. Like she's a girl of her word. I'm a girl of my word, and if we see each other, like we will probably say hi.
All right, take a picture then. I want
You
to
guys
see the
have a good
proof.
one. Thank you for actually letting her like join and letting me join because I
Mm-hmm.
feel like por fin, like.
All right,
All
thank
right,
you.
thank you.
All right, bye.